Hi friends, it's Chloe here, and today we have another very exciting episode. I have been craving something sweet, so this will be the perfect snack. Today we will be making sticky rice pancakes, or lo mai xin bang as it is called in Cantonese. This is a very popular street food slash snack in Hong Kong. It's typically found in street stalls or in bakeries, and it's really affordable, super easy to find, and the best thing is that it is so easy to make. You'll be eating this before you can even say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Let's get started. There are only 3 ingredients needed. The first one is glutinous rice flour, which you can find at your local Asian grocery store. Next thing we need is boiled water, which I have here. And the third thing that we need is some sesame paste filling. This is pre-made that I also bought from the Asian grocery store. You can do sesame if you like, or if you like red bean filling or peanut butter, or you have something else that you want to fill these with, then you can go ahead and do that as well. That's all we'll be needing. First thing I'm going to do is measure up my 1 cup of flour, and I'm adding it to this mixing bowl. The sun is starting to set, so I had to turn on a light. You're gonna see, so the lighting has changed. But anyways, now I'm going to add half a cup of hot water to my glutinous rice flour. I'm going to be mixing a little bit slowly here. I'll show you the consistency that we're looking for. We'll be mixing our rice flour and water here. It's getting thicker, and we're just gonna be forming a dough. Just as the dough comes together, it shouldn't be too dry or nor too wet. And this is the consistency that you're looking for. It is pliable but not too dry or wrinkly, and it's very much like Play-Doh. Let's put it like that. So our dough ball has formed, and I just let it cool down a little bit, about 3 to 4 minutes. And now I'm going to divide this dough up into 8 pieces. There's no science behind this. I just cut it in half with my hands. Try to get it roughly the same size. And now that I have that, I'm going to take each individual piece and just roll it into a quick ball. Now I'm just going to take one of the rice balls, and the remainder I'm just going to cover with a glass lid or maybe cling film, something like that, because they do dry out quite quickly. I'm just going to take the ball and flatten it a little bit. Take a little bit of sesame filling and wrap it up. Try your best to pinch the seams. It's okay if you get a little bit of sesame filling out. After you do that, then you want to reform the ball and repeat with the other ones. Okay, now that we're done forming all of our little glutinous rice balls, it is time to fry them. To do this, you can use regular vegetable oil or canola oil, but I like to use coconut oil just for that added fragrance. I use about a tablespoon, but I add more as needed, just like as if you were making pancakes. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of this and let it melt. Right before I add my glutinous rice ball to the pan, I like to smash it down, and then we'll fry them. Fry on one side for about 4 to 5 minutes until they are golden like this, and then you can flip them over. Alright, so quick and easy, this is our finished product. They took about 12 minutes to cook and brown until crispy on both sides. So I already cut one here. This is what the filling looks like. There is sesame filling inside. And on a whim, I also decided to do a pork filling one, so I'll show you that too. This one has a little bit of barbecue pork char siu that we made earlier. So on a whim, I was like, wow, why don't I make some char siu ones? So this is one too. I'm going to give them a try. Let's do the sweet one first. It's nutty, it's fragrant, it's sweet, it's savory, it's crispy. Let's do a pull test. See, you can see that the mochi is super gelatinous and super stretchy. Then here I have my pork filling one. I already know this one's gonna be good though, because I already know what the pork filling tastes like, but this one's really good. So this pork filling was just a little bit of marinated pork that was already stir-fried and with onions. Typical one that you see in Hong Kong is this sweet filling. It's usually red bean or sesame, but this savory filling is really good too. It reminds me of a Chinese dim sum called ham sui gao. It is like a salted pork, similarly put in a glutinous rice filling, but it's deep fried. So maybe this is the healthier version of that. So I can make another video just of this, but that would be a different idea. So yes, I definitely recommend for anyone to try this. It is really easy to make, doesn't take that much time. It will be, for anyone that's not familiar with these ingredients, it may be difficult in the beginning to try to find them, but it has become more accessible. So I do encourage you to try this recipe out. So let me know what you think about it in the comments below, what you would try or do differently. And that's all from me. Have a good night. Bye.